I think that a lot of us have forgotten how to be bored. If something's not immediately interesting to us, we have something else we can look at within seconds. We can open TikTok, scroll through Instagram, watch YouTube, or check through our messages. And after doing that for long enough, I think it becomes harder to sit down and give one thing our attention. You can see it in how people consume any media now. A lot of people can't even have the patience to watch a movie without checking their phone constantly. The strange thing is, though, I think one of the things that could help us get that attention back is something that a lot of people would consider a waste of time: video games. Good video games are different because they actually require you to stay involved. You can't really play a game by constantly switching your attention somewhere else. You have to pay attention to what's happening, learn how the game works, remember what you're supposed to do, and make decisions. And this becomes even more obvious with story heavy games. Take a game like Red Dead Redemption 2. A huge part of what makes that game work is the world building. You're not just going from mission to mission. You're learning about the characters, the different places, the history of the game, and the relationships between the people in it. The game doesn't shove everything on you at once. You gradually learn about it by actually spending time. You start recognizing locations and remembering characters. You begin to understand why certain people act the way they do. And eventually, the world starts to feel familiar. Now that takes patience. You have to be willing to spend time with something before you can fully understand it or appreciate it. And I think that's something that we're losing a little bit of every day, because so much of the content that we consume is designed to give us everything immediately. Red Dead is also a good example because the way it handles distractions. You might be riding somewhere because you have a specific objective, and then you come across someone on the side who needs help. Or maybe you hear something nearby, or you find a location that you've never seen before. Suddenly, you're doing something completely different from what you've originally planned. Technically, you got distracted, but it's a very different kind of distraction from scrolling. In the game, the distraction is still part of the experience. You're still learning about the world, or interacting with the character, or discovering something new. It gives you another reason to stay engaged with the game. Now compare that to scrolling. You might watch a video about gaming, and then swipe to a cooking video, then a random movie clip, then a news story, and then something completely unrelated to all of that. Then now you're just going down a deep rabbit hole of different videos, where each video replaces the last one. You can actually see this if you look at your TikTok search history. Please go through it sometime and look at how many videos you've watched. Depending on how much you use the app, it could be thousands of videos. And then when you look at them, you vaguely remember them, but you never would have remembered it if you didn't go back and look. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that gaming is automatically productive. You can absolutely spend too much time playing games, just like how you can spend too much time scrolling. If you play a game for 12 hours a day, that is not suddenly a healthy use of your time just because it's an interactive game. But I do think there's a difference between spending a few hours completely immersed in a game and spending those same few hours endlessly scrolling. One is asking you to stay engaged with something. The other is training your brain to constantly crave a new fix of dopamine. If you enjoy these kind of talks, please consider subscribing. I love making videos about these things, and I have a lot more ideas that I would like to talk about. We recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and I can't help but find that in that y'all have given me, and I hope that y'all have a wonderful day.